Shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers. I'll push the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, prophet. The word prophet means to say before. We are the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the men of great millstone, and those that are part of great millstone. Ha ha. All right. So what's being said here? We see Esau is desperate. He's throwing everything he's got at the wall. Okay? How do we know that? Because aliens, we're shooting down aliens and we're shooting down UFOs. That lets you know where we're at in this thing. Okay? Now, I'm going to read 2 Corinthians 2. And after that, I have a question. All right. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? Or ignorant of his schemes, his designs, right? Where's his plans at? Devices. What goes on in his mind? Devices, scheming. For we know what his plans are. We are not unaware of his intentions, okay, his plans, right? Right here. For we know what his plans are. What have we not seen yet? That's way on the spectrum of Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, UFOs, aliens. Okay, what's up on that end of the register that we have what card have they not played yet? Okay? Well, I'll answer that. Let's see. Right here. Zombies. As a man of the Lord, as a hopeful, as a man of the Lord, as a hopeful man of the Lord, Lord willing, as one of the hopeful elect, what cards do they have left to play? This CDC. This is 1 year ago. CDC announces plan for what? Zombie. Okay? How do we get that? Now, I'm not saying that this is how it's going to happen. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the CDC has a plan in place. Let's see. Let's do that real quick. Let's see. I think I just did that. Salakia, bear with me for a second. CDC video details. Let's get this real quick. Okay. I don't want Facebook. I don't want. I want this. CDC. Right here, preparedness. CDC government. This is them. This is their, okay? This is not something that's made up. Let me go back. Bear with me. Okay, cdc.gov, preparedness response. Where's the zombie one? Right here. This is the CDC's page. See this? cdc.gov. You see that? Why is this on here? CDC published Preparedness 101 Zombie Apocalypse to the public. So when we go back here and we say this, what goes on in his mind? Right here. For we know what his plans are. Well, how do we know what his plans are? Because he's telling us. All right? This dude is telling us what he's doing. Preparedness. Be prepared for what? For this. All right? Well, that's a little far-fetched, but it is on the CDC's website to be prepared for this, right? Well, have we seen UFOs and aliens? Yes, that's out there. Why? Because we're at the end. All right? I'm just setting it up. Are we about to see this? Well, who went and took the Beetlejuice? Who went and took the Capri Sun? The Capri Sun is out there, right? Well, maybe if you mixed it, right? If you mix that with a little, carcinogen, with a little these train wrecks, right? What are they doing? They're letting off these chemicals. Maybe, just maybe, because if you think that zombies ain't coming, and they already told you that they are, you're tripping. The Last of Us, what's that about? Zombies. Okay? Let's watch Dabu. Now, let's read this real quick. Dabu 7, 50 minutes ago, today, let's read it. East Palestine residents may be already undergoing DNA mutations. Huh? What's that? Well, you got mRNA, then you got DNA. We're on the same page. You let go of the kid. What does the chemical do to those that took the Capri Sun? Are we going to get zombies out of this? Do they already have this in the pipeline? 9 years ago, face-eating victim, right? Remember that? Bath salts? They ain't been working on this. Let's watch Dabu. Listen close.
This is Dabu 7. Some updated information connected to this disaster in East Palestine, Ohio, where we have the mayor very upset, Trent Conaway, coming out saying that the train company, Norfolk Southern, should have showed up and should have been there to address the town at this town hall meeting, but they disappeared. They were nowhere to be seen. And let's remember who owns a lot of the stuff tied into this. Vanguard. Everybody should do their research. Now we have these devices popping up all over these little areas and subdivisions around the town. Some many miles away, some right in the path of the wind. And it's good that they're out there trying to detect these chemicals right now in the wind, but we also have a severe issue with the water. We have a huge level of toxic, whatever you want to call it, vinyl chloride plus other stuff that was leaking from this train wreck going into the waterway.
So they can say anything. They can go take, like they've been caught doing up there in Canada, they go put anything in the water right now to trigger the Capri Sun and blame it on, oh, well, the train wrecked over. Now it's in the water. Now niggas are turning into zombies. Oh, zombies are coming. I'm not saying, well, this means that zombies. No. I'm saying zombies are coming. Why am I saying zombies are coming? Because they're saying zombies are coming. CDC.gov. Get ready. What does preparedness mean? Get ready for the zombies. I'm not saying it. Okay? We got examples of them testing. This says 4 years ago, Chinese woman bites subway passenger. Over marriage problems. Yeah, right. Where'd this one go? This is Stephen Banoon.
Who was ruling his life. When things can't get any crazier in the world here, this video here reportedly shows this woman losing that, biting a man's face, causing him to bleed like crazy, getting down, licking the blood off the floor afterwards. I mean, it is just as nutty and wacko as it can possibly get. You have that.
Okay, that's zombie type, and I mean they field test these things. They field test them. Oh, let's blame it on her husband. No. Gain of function. How about that gain of function? This is zombie. That ain't zombie-like behavior? Okay. So these train wrecks, right? What are these train wrecks? Train, what do they call it? Derail. How many? Bear with me. Train, D. Three days. Video of Ohio train and the fire. It's not so much the derailment, it's the accompanying fire and toxic whatever. Oh, now there's toxic, and now the water has been contaminated. They shut down the shelter in place order. Can you see what's being set up here? Ecological disasters and UFO shutdown. Look at this. What's going on here? Uncovering the chemicals involved in the Palestine train derailment. Here's my question. What is going to cause this? CDC announces plan for zombie apocalypse. What's going to cause this, or what are they going to say caused it? A bunch of trains wrecking?
The government is trying to prepare us for this. A zombie apocalypse. The infamous astrologer Nostradamus predicted something like this could happen in 2021. Specifically, he said a scientist is going to create a, quote, biological weapon that will bring the dead back to life.
Say what? The CDC is going to do what? What was that?
A, quote, biological.
Let's focus on that.
Specifically, he said a scientist is going to create a, quote, biological weapon that will bring the dead back to life. CDC says, well, that's not likely to happen, but just in case, the agency wants you to be prepared. They have a new ad campaign telling you to get ready for the emergency.
Listen to that one more time. Let's listen to it in its entirety. You got to understand how this devil uses wordplay and spells and witchcraft, okay?
The government is trying to prepare us for this. A zombie apocalypse. The infamous astrologer Nostradamus predicted something like this could happen in 2021. Specifically, he said a scientist is going to create a, quote, biological weapon that will bring the dead back to life. CDC says, well, that's not likely to happen, but just in case, the agency wants you to be prepared. They have a new ad campaign telling you to get ready for the emergency. It includes this poster advising you to get a kit, make a plan, and be prepared.
Well, let's see if Nostradamus was right. Let's type this in. Zombie virus. What comes up? 8 months. Scientists reveal 2 months ago, scientists revive 48,500-year-old zombie virus buried in ice. It looks like Nostradamus was right. He said a scientist is going to do what? He's going to do what? Well, here it is. When you string all of these things together, right? You want to hear that again?
The government is trying to prepare us for this, a zombie apocalypse.
Now, what did Nostradamus say? That a scientist is going to develop what?
Famous astrologer Nostradamus predicted something like this could happen in 2021. Specifically, he said a scientist is going to create a, quote, biological weapon that will bring the dead back to life.
Well, are they going to find it in an ice core sample out in the tundra somewhere? Let's find out.
Businesses
Slovakia. You can't make this shit up. You understand? I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but why, okay, are they saying it's going to happen? All right?
Could happen if the world comes face to face with an even deadlier strain of an unknown virus. Well, there could be many such viruses hidden deep within the permafrost. The permafrost is a permanently frozen layer, or one on or under the Earth's surface. It consists of soil, gravel, and sand, usually bound together by ice.
This is a cover story. Oh, it happened so long ago. We went and dug it up and we brought it back to life.
Now, a warming planet is causing the glaciers to melt. What I mean to say is that our protective white layer is melting more rapidly than we can imagine. Earlier, our main concern was the amount of greenhouse gases being released from the frost melting away. But now we have a different concern altogether. It is the release of dangerous ancient microbes buried deep under the permanent frozen zone. And this is according to researchers who revived nearly a dozen viruses, including one frozen under a lake more than 48,000 years ago in the Siberia region of Russia. The researchers who have revived a number of these zombie viruses, as they're now being called, have found the potential revival of viruses could infect animals or humans.
The revival of them. So let's just like maybe not do it. No, can't do that. We got to bring them back and see what they do. See if we could wipe out the whole population. Okay, so we look at things like this. Look at the title to this video: Ohio train derailment and chemical spill explained. Also, UFOs are back. Look what's in the headlines. Okay? Only thing that's not in here right here is zombies. Okay? Now, when zombies start biting people, and it was the train derailment and the polyurethane whatever chemical mixed with the mRNA, and now we got zombies biting. That's the only thing that's not in the headlines right now. And if you think that Esau don't have that card ready to play, let me see. Speaking of cards, let's type in zombie. What is it called? Illuminati. Card. Okay. I know this is stupid, but this is how you got to play this game, okay? Illuminati card game. Where's the zombie at? Zombies. Look at this. Are there zombies in the Illuminati card game? So you got to be more specific. I didn't get it right. Zombie kittens. Where's zombies at? Okay. How do you search out a matter? How are the things of Esau searched out? Okay, we see this, right? CDC. Let's see. Bear with me. Illuminati. Come on, zombies, where are you at? Pale people in black. Are those vampires? Clone arrangers. Come on, zombies. Vampires. Plague of demons. Where are we at? Come on now. Oil spill. Where's train wreck? Train derailment. Terrorists. New blood. Moon base. Law and order. Barcode. Not the order. I'm sure they done changed them up. What is this? Zombie. What's this? What's this? Is this an Illuminati card game? Vampires. Flesh eating. TG Gear Zombie. What the fuck is that? Slovakia. TikTok. I'm not a TikToker, so. But this pretty much looks like a zombie. Gear Zombie. Get nothing out of it. Shocking things that are coming. Zombies on Illuminati card. Vaccines will turn you into one Holy Spirit. What? Crazy. How do I turn this on? Fuck it. Come on. Do your thing. Go.
Zombies on Illuminati card game.
This was crazy right here. I'm sorry, Dad, I didn't mean to say that. But listen to this. People will literally and eventually become zombies after willingly accepting these V's. That's what the Lord said. They will literally become zombies. Now, that video that I have on my Facebook with that famous pastor in Africa, he said that God told him from now to 5 years, we are going to see changes in these people who took this shot. And he said, if you want to keep your destiny, if you want to keep your ministry, if you want to stay alive, and if you don't want to be changed, do not take the V. And he said, God said, watch in 1 to 5 years. From now to 5 years. So that means from now to 5 years, we are going to start seeing these changes in these people. Right? And they're going to be like zombies, some of them.
All right. So, anyway. Now, I'm not putting any stake in what the N-dub is saying. But what I am trying to show here is that the Illuminati card game does include zombies. Okay? That's all. All right. So I could pretty much bring this to a close. Really, I wanted to show Dabu. All right. Let's listen to a little more Dabu.
And then when vinyl chloride gets burnt, it also transforms into other toxic materials, which can be gaseous and can float in the air. And then this can turn into acid rain and then fall back down onto the people, which we've seen animals dying left and right. And that is one of the biggest arguments now as even Ohio senator goes up there and finds toxic chemicals in the water, saying that this is disgusting. It's everywhere we go, everywhere we look. And Buttigieg is nowhere to be seen. I'm sure he'll make sure there's no white man on the scene to clean up the mess. This is ridiculous. This man's job, it's got to go.
What does this mean to a man of the Lord? Well, it's a race-specific bioweapon. It ain't gonna hurt Edomites. It's coming after you, Jakes.
And most of these people were positioned where they're at right now because of their sexual orientation, because of their views, and all that stemming back from the Obama administration. That's right. They put all this into motion, and it seems that through the Biden regime, they're trying to finish up everything that they had rolled out. Again, where is this man when it's his responsibility to oversee everything connected to this and that it's done right? Well, he's nowhere to be seen or found. So in the meantime, people very upset, fearing that huge health implications are going to start happening here very soon, because you have to realize the long-term health implications with the exposure to vinyl chloride are increased risk of developing rare forms of liver cancer, like multiple kinds, brain and lung cancers, leukemia,
and advanced zombieism.
lymphoma. Yeah. These people are ticked off and they have every right to be. Join me on the live stream where I have more time to break this down in greater detail. Going live Monday.
Okay, so, hey, the release of these chemicals, right? Look at the face. Eye right there. Mouth. Demon. All right. So, hey, I'm just having a little fun with it. We don't know what is about to happen. We done went from UFOs to aliens. What's next? Zombies. Right? Let's get one precept and we're out. Okay? Wisdom. No, it's Sirach, Salak. Sirach 5. Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Okay? Or a funny. No, I'm Salakia. I didn't mean it. Just that. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. You brothers and few sisters with that shalom.